Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video for you all. And this video is going to be a flip through of the wisdom of the divine feminine. So I have already done a video on wisdom of the shadow. So if you're interested in seeing those cards, go ahead and watch that video. This is the second deck that was made by the creators of Wisdom of the Shadows. Let me turn my fan off because I don't know if y'all can hear it. So we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Let me sit down. I'm in my bed and I was on my knees. I'm on my knees because I can't see what y'all can see. So yeah, if you hear me moving around and breathing hard and all that, it's because I'm in my bed. I have a over the bed desk, so it goes over your bed, so you can work while in bed. Because I have a lot of Capricorn placements, so I don't know what rest is. Even in the bed, I'm working. Another video for another day. Um, but I'm not standing up, so I'm on my knees. So I can see because the camera is above the deck, so I can't see what y'all can see. And I want to make sure I get the cards in the view, right? Making a whole video and then finding out y'all couldn't even see the cards, that would be horrible. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started now. The box is pretty nice. It is a magnetic closure box. It's very pretty. Okay, I really like the artwork. Y'all, I got oil all over these because my hair is oily right now. Just put some oil in my hair, so ignore that. But it's a nice matte box. They've got their information for how to find them. So this is created by two women, Jenny Han and Jessica Ricchetti or Ricchetti. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I believe the artwork was by Jenny. I know at least she did the artwork for this deck. And for this deck, the artwork was based on paintings that she had done while doing shadow work. I believe they said it was over a span of like 20 years. So I wonder if this deck has the same. And just like in my review for this deck, they did send me a card with it because I ordered them both together. So they sent a nice personalized handwritten card with a nice little message on there. I did order these directly from the author. You can order it from other people, but I like to order from the creators whenever possible. So this is the guidebook. Y'all know I don't really care too much to really look into guidebooks, but because the artwork is so personal for these decks, I do think it's worthwhile to read the guidebooks to see what she created, like why she created the artwork, what she was thinking at the time she made the artwork, things of that nature. So it has a nice little message here. May your journey with wisdom of the divine feminine be potent and filled with delightful wonder. May you walk your path heart forward, centered with fullness of your truth. May you experience an embodied sense of ease, feeling ever supported by the earth and cosmos. May you remember the wisdom and power within you over and over again. May you see beauty all around you, and may rose petal prayers meet you with every step. May we move towards interdependence and restore the ways of the divine feminine. May we each work towards collective rebalancing so all things may experience harmony. So that's a nice saying. And I usually don't like decks that are like feminine decks are all about women, but I really like this one. So that tells you something there, okay? So table of contents here. How it all began. She was at a conference, a women's conference in Sedona, Arizona. She met a lot of women. There's a specific woman that she met that she was drawn to. She felt like she saw herself in this woman. I'm paraphrasing to make this not too long. Okay, so this is Jessica, who is one of the authors, talking about how she met Jenny, who is the artist, at a conference. So she met her at a conference, and she just had to talk to her. Okay, that's what it's saying basically. Um, I had to meet the artist Jenny Han who painted this creation. Oh, I thought she was describing a person. Why she was describing a painting? Okay, it was a woman in a painting that she was looking at, that she was drawn to, that she felt like was a reflection of her, and she just had to meet the artist who happened to be Jenny. Girl, I was like, okay, that's what happens when you're trying to skim through. Um, so when she actually met the artist Jenny, she was equally moved by her meeting her in person. They were talking about Jenny's art while they were at the conference, and she felt like each painting, had like a spirit, like you could feel the energy in the paintings, basically. So they started talking, and I guess they decided to make this oracle deck, y'all. Y'all can read it for yourselves if you want to know. So this is from Jenny's perspective, who is the art. So the other section I read was from the perspective of Jessica. Now from the perspective of Jenny, the artist, um she's talking about being at the same conference and being drawn to the same conference and meeting Jessica. So it looks like Jessica might be the one that comes up with the rituals and all of the little activities and wording that's in the book, and then Jenny does the artwork. So they combine forces to make this oracle deck. Okay. Anywho, what is this beyond binary section? Let me see, y'all, because there's a lot of talk about binary, non-binary, all that going on these days. Within this oracle, we are speaking about archetypal essences and energies related to the wisdom of the divine feminine. So they're talking about feminine energy, not necessarily gender, okay? While this is a topic that typically draws in many women, we are not speaking exclusively to women. We are not here to be anti-masculine or make the feminine more important than anything else. Both of us are cisgendered women and create from lenses of our own life experiences. We have had transformative personal journeys with the divine feminine and are excited to share some of that magic with you through this oracle, whether you are cisgender, transgender, gender non-conforming, non-binary, or identify in any other way. So they are letting it be known this deck is not just for women. Again, they're looking at femininity as a form of energy and not gender. Okay. So they have contemplations, rituals, so things to think about for each card, rituals to do for each card, and then explaining the artwork on the cards. They don't have spreads, which is fine with me. I don't use spreads. Spreads to me, that's just one more thing to have to remember, and I ain't got time, okay? I don't got time for all that. So the box has the ribbon, and it's the magnetic closure. They have a nice message on there. And the cards are gilded, golden. I was trying to combine golden and gilded together. Golden gilding. It's nice. It's like a matte. It's like shiny, but it's also kind of like matte too. It's interesting. Very nice color. All right, so let's look at the cards. I'm not going to talk about all the artwork and all the cards, but if there's something that stands out to me, then sure, we'll talk about it. Okay, so we have wholeness. This person has complete wholeness on the inside and the outside, so I think that's interesting. This could possibly represent the subtle body, also the energy field around us. Oh, by the way, these are the backs of the cards. Okay. Wellspring. This is a beautiful card. So it is like a person there. First of all, I don't know what those things are called, where there's like a shape inside of a shape inside of a shape inside of a shape, but it's like the outline of a person and then another outline of a person and then another outline. So as you can see, there's a well that is springing forward, springing upwards, okay? That is inside of this person. It's going up and out of this person. This could represent the several different layers of depth that we have as far as energy in our bodies. We have subconscious, unconscious, subconscious slash unconscious mind. There are slight differences between the two, but we're not getting into all that right now. We have the subtle body, the energy around us. We have our physical bodies. We have mind, body, soul. So that could be why there's so many different bodies within a body on this. So this is a very nice, pretty card. Love it. We have visions. Another very beautiful card. And if you look closely, this looks like a hand. Like this person is sitting in the palm of a hand, kind of. So this is very, very pretty. We have trust. Again, anytime I see hands up in the air and someone looking up, it's to me like they're kind of looking up towards their higher power or ancestors. We have transformation. Very pretty. Is this a snake? Okay, there's a snake here. Snakes represent transformation. We have sovereignty. The color purple and white go well with sovereignty, being free. And they also represent divinity, the color purple and white. Okay, we have sacred union. And if you look closely, there's two people hugging a tree and hugging each other at the same time. They're in the palm of this person's hand. There's a heart here. The tree branches are making like a heart. The tree leaves kind of are like this person's hair. Very interesting card. We have ripeness, and you can see like fruit slices to represent like ripe fruit. We have receiving. Is this person like in the ground maybe? And maybe they're receiving nourishment or something? I don't know. Or are they providing nourishment? It could be taken either way, y'all. Either way. Maybe receiving from other people, or this person is receiving. We have rawness. I like the keywords on this card. You don't see these in every single deck. So you don't see a lot of decks that have ripeness or rawness. A lot of the decks are the same. They have words like transformation, freedom, peace. You know, the same words over and over again, which I'm really big on words. So I like the words in this card. We have radiance. There's a sun where her heart is. We have, this can also represent like beautiful inside and out. We have presence. This person is in like a meditation pose, so practicing mindfulness or meditation to be present in the present moment. Power. There is a sun behind this person, so this could represent solar power, getting power from the sun. I wonder if they made this a more melanated person on purpose, because the more melanin you have, the more you can soak up the power from the sun. So I wonder if they did that on purpose or not. But yeah, so this is representing the sun, solar power, receiving your power from nature or a higher power. A lot of people believe that if you go sit in the sun, you can get downloads or spiritual information. So yeah. Potential. That's interesting. I'm gonna take that out because I'm trying to figure out the artwork on this, so I might read the book for that one. Pleasure. That's interesting for a pleasure card. Passion with the word yes and a heart. This also looks like how the tree stumps look, like when you slice open a tree, like the ridges on a tree. We have nurture. It looks like this is somebody that's inside of a tree. We have nature. Very pretty card. We've got some animals in the back. Maybe ox or bison or something like that. It looks like some deer. Water, stream, grass. It's almost like you're on the outside looking in and you're seeing this lush, abundant place here. And this person is maybe inviting you in, or maybe they're a gatekeeper. So yeah, this is interesting. Mystery. These are really good cards to read with because just like with their other deck, you could get so many different messages each time you use the cards. We have love. Life force. I wonder if they meant this to be the female, like to remind people of the female organ, but this also looks like an egg. I don't know if these are ovaries or I don't know, but it seemed like a female body part here and an egg. Okay, we have joy, which is being expressed through laughter in this card. We have intuition. Notice they don't have the head in this video, so I guess they counting out us claircognizant people for this. Okay, this is using your other senses and not using your head to tap into your intuition. This is tapping into your heart. Okay, not necessarily using your head. That's what I'm getting from this. But let me put that here and see what they say. Introspection. Humility. Which again, maybe she's doing yoga here or being humble to a higher power. Calming, doing something to calm herself. We have harmony, bunch of different colors. We have grounding, literally not just walking on the grass with your shoes off to ground yourself, actually planting yourself in the ground, okay? We have freedom. They have a lot of cards of people with their hands up. We have flow. I guess you can look at this as going inwards or going outwards. So flowing either way. We have fierceness. And if you look closely, this is how the person started off. And then she goes from this to this. It's almost like she's building up power right here, and then she's unleashing it right here. This is how I am when I get mad. You better watch out. I'm real calm most of the time. But when you make me mad, this is what you get. Okay, we have expression. I say this is a part of me being a Libra sun, the duality. Like, you get to pick what side of me you get. I'm just saying. We have expression. So this is her literally things coming out of her mouth. Okay. We have encouragement. This is a person here, and then there's a person inside of her hands. This kind of reminds me of how sometimes I wonder, because I wonder a lot of random things. And I've been wondering since I was a child if what if we're in somebody else's dream? So this kind of reminds me of that. Like, you're inside of somebody else, but there's like a whole scene going on inside of her. Interesting. We have embodiment. So if you look closely, this is the body of a woman, silhouette, kind of, and then inside is a bird. Her drawing style, I actually used to draw a lot of stuff like this kind of way when I was in school. Instead of fully listening to the teachers, I would be like doodling in my notebook. Okay, we have ease. We have discernment. It looks like there's a crow here. So crows, they say like if you see a crow or if you hear a crow making whatever noise they make, because I can't remember, then that's a sign that something's about to happen. So I can see why they would use a crow here. This is an interesting looking person, but you know, the creepy people in all the movies, the creepy looking people always have some information that you need to get or whatever. And then we have the moon. So the moon can represent your subconscious and your intuition. So I can see why they chose that. We have devotion. She is devoting herself to her practice of yoga. Okay. We have cycles. And we have the moon here. And it looks like she has something in her hand. We have creation. And there's a woman that's like giving birth to earth and water. So that's interesting. You could also say this could correlate with the Empress card and the Rider-Waite tarot system. We have compassion. This could probably remind people of like the Virgin Mary here, or a nun or something like that. We have community. Bunch of different type of women coming together. Collaboration. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking of a meteor hitting Earth when I see this, but this is interesting. So some of these you would have to really just look at and stare at to see like what message you will get. I said that about their other deck also. So if you want to read very quickly, this probably isn't the deck for that, but if you want a really insightful reading, this would be good to use. We have blossoming, starting from the inside. We have beauty. And we have allies. They're over here trading information. You know, birds are messengers and they can spy on you and all that, and then they come give each other the information. All right, so that is all of the cards. Now let's see what the guidebook says about these two that I pulled out here. So whichever one comes first, which would probably be intention. Oh, intuition. My bad. Intuition. All right, let me sit down. My knees are hurting. Okay. I know, I feel, I trust, I listen to my own understanding without a need for rational validation. That's my problem there. I try to rationalize everything. So again, I was right when I was saying like they cut the head off on purpose because they don't want you trying to rationalize. You want to use your heart, okay? How you feel to tap into your intuition. Okay, vibrations ripping at the heart, warm and vibrant and true, swirling in the gut, a feeling without words or a need for words. The body speaking its own language, a language of light, sensation, and the unseen. Truth, trust, listen. Our subconscious minds holds a great wealth of information, knowledge, memories, and understanding beyond what we consistently process or remember consciously. Again, the RAS system, reticular activating system, is what I believe is the scientific term is. We can think of intuition as a mystical or magical experience. Certainly, it is beyond words and beyond knowing with a dash of mystery. And also, let's give our bodies and brains some credit for their complex communication systems. This space of deeper knowing is like a guidance system of wise ones to help us discern and make balanced decisions. It can sometimes be difficult to tease apart the differences between the voice of fear and the voice of intuition. Since our subconscious holds our memories, there may be a healthy dose of fear intertwined from lived experiences. Ultimately, intuition requires relationship building and learning the unique love language of our own body and subconscious mind. Just like any relationship, the more we ask and take time to listen, the more we grow together and develop a flowing connection. Give deep gratitude to your intuition for guiding you through life. Notice ways you experience intuition, sensing, knowing, feeling, hearing, etc. In other words, which of the clairs are you? Are you clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairsentient, clairaudient? That's the ones I'm thinking about. I even learned from my friend and fellow YouTuber and reader Adana, who is the Afro Zen on YouTube. She told me about clairgustance, I think is what it's called, like having a sense of taste that's linked to intuition. I didn't even know what that was. So she told me that was one of my gifts. I was like, oh, really? Is that why I get random cravings? Anyway, consider making a commitment to take direct action on the ways your intuition is guiding you. Contemplations or things to think about. In what ways can I honor my intuition more deeply? Where in my body do I sense my intuition most? What is my intuition asking for me to take action with? Here is the ritual they suggest. Gather paper and pen, consider playing background music, sit and write a letter to your intuition. Choose either a letter with a question you want answered or a letter to give thanks to your intuition for guiding you. Write the letter freestyle, where you keep a flow of writing without stopping or editing. When you feel finished, fold the letter, let your body move intuitively for a moment with hands on your heart or belly. Then sit back down and freestyle write a letter from your intuition to you. Let it flow without much thought. When finished, read the letter, give thanks to your intuition. So they want you to write a letter to your intuition with a question that you want answered, or thanking your intuition for guiding you. Then they want you, when you're done, to sit for a moment. What did they say? With your hands on your heart. And then they want you to write a letter or a response from your intuition. So what is your intuition telling you as a response? This could also be considered automatic writing, maybe. Okay, so that's it for the intuition card. Okay, and then next we have potential. And this is a potential card. Hopefully y'all can see it because I am no longer looking at my phone to see if y'all can see it. Okay. I opened the portal. Okay. I didn't know if this was a void. I was thinking this was a void or a black hole or something, but it's a portal. I opened the portal of my own infinite potential. I let myself be moved in the direction of my potential. Okay, so it looks like this flower petal maybe is falling down into their potential. Okay. It says life itself, the egg, new life growing from the great no thing. So not nothing, but no thing. So N-O hyphen THING and everything. Okay, new life growing from the great no thing and everything, from the cosmos, space, and void. Okay, I said that's what I was like. This seemed like a void to me. See, I be knowing what I'm talking about. All right. Through the holy portal of blood and bone, light glowing, growing, ready to emerge, holding the blueprint, infinite potential. Potential is like a sacred blueprint within the holds a map. What? Potential is like a sacred blueprint within that holds a map. I feel like there should have been a comma somewhere, and that's why I got tripped up. That holds a map for what is possible. It is the growth encoded in us, like an egg that can only become a spider, the spider that innately knows how to weave a web, the silken strands woven together in an intelligent, strong structure. Potential is what can be, as it is organically meant to be, in absolute divine perfection. When we live into our potential, we live into, I haven't heard that term, living into. Okay. When we live into our potential, we live into the infinite innate intelligence that is embedded in our hearts. It is sacred destiny becoming itself. Saying yes to living into our potential is saying yes to walking our paths as we are meant to walk them and trusting that we are going where we were meant to go. The seed of our future self already exists in this now moment. It is embedded with the brilliance of our desires, dreams, and gifts. We must tend to those seeds. Our potential needs our action and energy to flourish. I don't feel like reading the rest of this. Witness ways that you have already lived into your potential. Consider ways you can deepen into another layer of potential. Say yes to opportunities to nourish seeds of potential. I skipped a little bit, but y'all get it, right? Okay, so contemplations are things to think about. Do I feel like I am living into my potential? Why or why not? In what direction is my potential desiring to move me? How can I support potential in myself or others? Ritual. With eyes closed, receive a deep breath. Not take a deep breath, but receive a deep breath. They word things in an interesting way. Invite your body to relax. Imagine your whole body as fertile soil, full of life and potential. Notice the depth of color, smell, and feel of the soil. Bring into your awareness a powerful seed of potential you hold that hasn't yet been planted. So, by bringing into your awareness, I believe they're saying to picture it. I like the way that they speak because it's almost in a poetic manner, but some people might have to reread what they're saying to kind of grasp or simplify it. Because I'm feeling the need to simplify what they're saying as I'm reading it. So bring into your awareness a powerful seed of potential you hold that hasn't yet been planted. Hold the seed in your hands. Let it inform you what kind of seed it is. Maybe it is a seed of creation, work, purpose, connection, energy, etc. Notice the great boundless potential within it. Find a place in your body that feels like a yes to this seed being planted. So where in your body do you feel intuitively led to plant this seed? Plant this seed with intention, saying yes to allowing the potential of this seed grow in your life. All right, so that is what some of the guidebook says. Okay, so yeah, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. I really like this deck. Looking forward to using it. Like I said, if you're looking for like a quick reading, these decks by them probably aren't going to be the best. I would put these in the category of like Alana Fairchild decks or the Tolku Oracle. I think the author is Carla, and her last name starts with an R. For that one, a Yogic Path Oracle. Those type of self-work oracles where you might just need one card per day. So these will be good for one card pulls every day and to sit with, meditate on, whatever. Do the rituals if you want to do the rituals or make your own rituals. So these would be good for shadow work, specifically for feminine energy, because again, they're not talking about the gender, but just tapping into the feminine energy. So really like these decks. Looking forward to reading with them. If you have used either one of their decks, please let us know how you like them in the comment section. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.